Many things are clear to us. We also talked about many other issues. Na wote pia wanakubaliana ya kwamba this regime ambayo inaongozwa na this ni kama ile kitu mnasema ya Mugithi one man guitar. Mtu mmoja tu anapiga gitaa na wengine wote they are praise and worship team. Kazi yao ni kupraise na worship. That is what is UDA today. Na wanakubaliana from all the parts of the country they come from that this is a one-term regime. It is a one-term regime, and as Kenyans we are actually unfortunate that we had this caliber of leaders in office under the banner of UDA. Ya pili ni kwamba hata kule wametoka UDA imekwisha, imebaki tu kwa makaratasi hapa na kwa ORPP. Kwa hivyo wakati uchaguzi utapatikana ama tutakuwa na uchaguzi, wao pia wanakubaliana na sisi ya kwamba chama ambacho kitakuwa na wale wengi zaidi ni chama cha Jubilee. And that is why we are here. We want to ensure that the structures are clear and we have structures from the top all the way mpaka chini pahali tutaona inafaa. Tumetembea, like I've said before, we've been to a number of counties, and there are counties that we are going to visit soon, like those ones of Migori, Siaya, Kajiado na kwingineko. Na the cry is the same. The cry is the same kila pahali. Mambo ya elimu ndio hiyo. You can no longer talk of an education system that has clarity in this country. It's only yesterday. And how sad it is that we buried Makoha, and how watu they have decided to bury all the systems that he started wakiwa na Matiang'i overnight. We had an insurance policy for all secondary school going pupils. Now it is gone. It's not there. One night, one man guitar. Mtu tu anasema toa hiyo na inatolewa. Kama vile alisema jenga hii barabara. Hiyo serikali ya one man guitar is not the government that we are going to form as Azimio and as Jubilee in the coming days. NHIF card kwisha. Wale walikuwa wanalipiwa dialysis, terminal illnesses are now back. Watu walikuwa wanatoa maiti kwa mochari kwa sababu kadi ilikuwa imewalipia. Sasa tena sisi wote ni laini na harambe za mambo ya masishi and the rest. Yani we have just gone back to where we were in 1983. 1983, wale wanaelewa. These are the difficulties that we were going through back in 1983. That is also when the judiciary had no say. And we are also surprised that Kome mwenyewe anasema naenda kukaa na huyu wa one man guitar. Yeye anaweza kukaa na yeye namna gani? If we are litigant in court and you are going to see one of the parties to a suit, how? You need to sit with all the parties, or you remain in your office, we meet in court. So that's not a good thing that Kome is saying. But we really don't want also the judiciary being undermined. A person who says that he is not going to obey the court orders needs to be impeached. If we had a bunge that is not castrated, they would have moved with the impeachment motions. But I want to tell you, he will be impeached by Kenyans, and watch this space. Because the Constitution allows us to impeach him one way or the other. Now, generally horrified about the state of affairs in the country. Those are some of the issues that we have spoken about. Let me say one final thing before we invite them to also say one or two things. I do not know how many Kenyans are aware, and especially those in the dairy sector, that when this one-man guitar man signed an agreement with EU, he allowed the importation of milk, eggs, all those farm produce from Europe to come and compete with the ordinary farmers in this country. Farmers in Europe are the most subsidized in the world. So there is no way a Kenyan dairy farmer can compete with a European dairy farmer. Na kwa Kikuyu na Kisungu na Kiswahili ni kusema ya kwamba kuruhusu maziwa itoke Europe ije hapa Kenya ni kumaliza wakulima wa maziwa. Kwa hivyo kama vile kahawa imezoroteka, makadamia imepotea, vile vile mambo ya maziwa na mayai ya kuku wale wanafuga, we are also been auctioned cheap by this one man guitar and the praise and worship team that we now have in UDA. And it's for that reason that I want to thank these members here. Nataka kuwashukuru kwa sababu wameona ni vizuri tuje pamoja tuhakikisha kwamba wakati ukipatikana, we have a new crop of leaders in parliament, in the National Assembly, in the Senate, in the County Assembly, because we now must be able to prepare ourselves so that this outgoing regime and outgoing leaders tusije fanya makosa ambayo ilifanyika hapo beleni. Kwa hayo mengi na machache, nataka nimwalike aliyekuwa na waongoza Jane naweze kusema machache, then one or two other people, alafu tutamatisha hapo. Lakini tunasema karibuni Jubilee, wale ambao wako wana Jubilee, na tuko tayari kufanya kazi na nyinyi, and as we will ensure that you also win, but it is also your effort.
Yes.
And our organization,
Yes.
and our working together,
Yes.
that will make sure that we win. I want to say again as I move away, the next government which we are going to be part of must be a team. Si mtu mmoja anatembea ati anakuwa rais peke yake. Hii one man guitar thing is dangerous. Mtu anasema atauza KCC kama ametoka kwa kitada na inaanza kuuzwa. Hiyo mambo hatuwezi kubali tena Kenya. We now have